Neutral grounds. When we drive across the states together, so many things are foreign to both of us, which is a refreshing change from our lonely confusion. Him, during some word game describing the word pew as the sound you make when you pretend to shoot a gun. Me, barefoot and pouring milk from a plastic bag over the head of an unfamiliar god. Neither of us have been to Mount Rushmore, and neither of us can name the people that are carved into its face, though one of us was required to memorize them in elementary school. On this trip, we are equally ambivalent, equally un-American, or so I like to pretend. As we drive, he suggests we try the local cuisine, and I look around at Ohio and shrug in the only language I know. Thinking of the time we tried the coconut-crusted fish of his south, his words twisting to match the sea, number 7 in his Rolodex of dialects. Once we played a game where we listed as many states as we could think of, and he won because I listed New Orleans. I don't know if I'm failing at being American or if I just don't want to try. I wonder if the names of the faces on Mount Rushmore will be on his citizenship test, and if we should go see it after all, or if maybe we shouldn't. How many times have I watched the news and thought, are you sure? How many times have I fantasized about flunking our green card interview so that the only question we'd gotten wrong hadn't been what we bought each other for Christmas, but something fundamental, something snarky when asked, is your husband a terrorist? Something that would free us from place. Sometimes I fantasize about washing off our countries, ripping off the covers of our passports, and replacing them with a picture of the sea. Neither of us have been to South Dakota, so some of it feels like a neutral ground until you peel off the mountains and moss, dive into a town and watch the storefronts transform into billboards of hate, red of the flag reflecting off my cheeks. South Dakota does have a local cuisine of sorts. There's bison on every menu, and he orders it every time.
Just so you know, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln.